Well, hello. It's David Lowe, your favorite real estate agent here in South Carolina, powered by Excel Real Estate of Columbia, South Carolina. Hey, I'm here with you again on this morning. Have you ever wondered about delinquent tax sales? What is a delinquent tax sale? How to purchase delinquent tax sale properties, whether land or houses, for pennies on the dollar? Well, if you have, then come on in, grab a seat, and join me. Because today we're going to be discussing what is a delinquent tax sale and how to purchase them for pennies on the dollar. Well, okay, here we go. What is a delinquent tax sale? So, a delinquent tax sale, and you may have heard about them, you may have not. A delinquent tax sale is basically every piece of property, real property, every piece of land and every house has property taxes that are assessed on them by either the city or the county. And so what happens is with delinquent tax sales, if the homeowner, whether it's land or property, if they do not pay their taxes, then the city or the county or the state will assess a lien against that property until the taxes are paid. And so most counties, some counties are different, some states are different, will allow that homeowner or landowner to be delinquent on those taxes for a certain amount of time before they sell it off. Now, before you think that's just really cruel and heartless, usually there's a set amount of time that the county or the state or the city will allow that homeowner or property taxes. They will give them several notices, whether it's direct mail through certified mail, whether it's newspaper, legal notice in the newspaper. In each state and each county is different, but they'll have a set amount of time to get those back taxes caught up before the city, the state, or the county auctions off that house or that land for those back taxes. I know here in Lexington, where I live in Lexington County. Again, you can go to the county website, tax assessor's website, and verify this. Generally, in about April, they'll start sending out that first notice to the homeowner, letting them know that they're behind in the taxes. And then about a month later, they'll send out a second notice. And then generally around about 3-4 months later, they'll send out a third notice. So the homeowner's getting notified multiple times that the taxes are behind and that they need to catch them up. And so what happens is once the taxes are behind, the county has now made a decision after a certain amount of time to auction off that property. And so the county has now has an auction, and if you or I want to purchase those property, you usually have to register on the county's website or on the State Department's website to be able to attend those auctions. And then you just go there, and multiple other people are there, and generally they're going to bid. They're bidding on that same tax properties that you're bidding on. So usually highest bidder wins. The next question is, can I get my property back after a tax sale? And so all hope is not lost for that homeowner if they want to get their property back. So even after that property has been auctioned off and sold off, the homeowner in South Carolina, according to South Carolina law, has 1 full year to go back and to redeem their property. Well, now, when they go back to redeem their property, they're going to have to pay all of the back taxes plus the penalties and the fees for redeeming that property. And I think here in South Carolina, it's up to almost, I think like 12% penalties for redeeming a property back once it's been lost to a tax sale. Again, go to each county's website to see what the penalties are for redeeming a property that's been lost to a tax sale or an auction. All right, so one of the next questions is, do you still pay property taxes after your a house has been paid? Yes, absolutely. So even after you've paid the mortgage on your house, you've paid it off. You're now ready to paint your front door red. If you guys didn't know, it's tradition here in South Carolina that once you pay your house off, you paint your front door red. So if you didn't know that, go Google it. It's good information to know. And so once you pay your house off, you still owe Uncle Sam property taxes. The city, the county, the state, they still want their property taxes for that property, because that's how they fund the local government, is through your property taxes. So property taxes do not end just because you pay your home off. Now, there are certain exemptions for certain people to not pay property taxes. I think, for instance, here in South Carolina, if you are 100% disabled, you don't have to pay property taxes. Again, go to the county website and verify that for yourself. Don't just not pay your taxes. Go verify for yourself. And I think if you're military, you get certain exemptions. You don't get to be 100%, but there are certain exemptions and discounts for certain people to not have to pay property taxes. Again, go verify that with the county and the state for yourself. And then the next question is, are tax liens public records? Yes, absolutely. One of the best ways to find out if there's a lien on your property or when a tax sale is go to the county website. Usually you can go to the county tax assessor website, just put in the name of a person, or you can put in the name of the property, and the county will pull it up and you'll see what their taxes are on that property if they're behind. But a more inclusive website, if you go to the South Carolina, I'll put the website here, the South Carolina Department of Revenue Lien Registry, it is a list of the entire state, for the entire state of all the properties that have tax liens against them and that are getting ready to be auctioned off. Generally, most counties that I found here in South Carolina, typically most of them do their tax sales between November and December, the end of November and the 1st of December. Again, every county is different. You have to check with their county, go to the county website or call the county to find out when they're holding their tax sales. Again, most time you have to be registered with the county. You can't just show up to the day of the tax sale and get in. Most counties can. I know in Lexington you can't. You got to be registered first and then go to the county tax sale. Hey, another quick note I want to bring out to you, because I run into this a lot. If you purchase a property that has been purchased from a tax sale, guess what you do not get? You do not get a clear and marketable title. You do not get a clear and marketable title. What does that mean? That means that title is not clear, that someone else still has an interest in that property. And here in South Carolina, you have to hold that tax lien property for 10 years. And if you hold it for 10 years, then you automatically, according to South Carolina law, will be able to get a clear marketable title. Or you can pay an attorney, from what I've seen, you can pay an attorney anywhere from $4,000 to $7,000, about around that. Again, contact an attorney to find out how much in order to clear that tax lien against the property and get a clear marketable title. Most attorneys that I found were going to charge you somewhere from $4,000 to $7,000. So again, because I'll have a lot of clients who purchase tax properties, and then when they get ready to sell them, they do not have a clear and marketable title, and so they run into some issues with that, in that they have to pay an additional $4,000 to $7,000 to get a clear marketable title. Why? Because no lender that I know of, no bank that I know of, will purchase a property for a buyer unless they can get a clear and marketable title. Because remember now, the lender, the mortgage company, holds that title until that mortgage is completely paid off, and then they send you the title once it's been completely paid off and cleared. And so that again, not a major issue, just something you need to be aware of when you're purchasing properties, delinquent tax properties that's got tax holes. But hey, just remember, if you're looking to buy or sell a house here in 2022, make sure you give me a call, David Lowe with Excel Real Estate. Here in Columbia, South Carolina. I'll cover everything within a 60-mile radius of Columbia. So that's Lexington, that's Elgin, that's Camden, all the way down to Orangeburg, all the way up to Newberry. Just a 60-mile radius. I got you covered. All right, look forward to hearing from you soon again. Hope this blessed you and helped you. All right, bye-bye.